Okay, boys and girls, welcome to Reader's Workshop. We have been doing a great job this week practicing using our reading voice and thinking voices. So just for a quick review, remember our reading voice is our voice in our head that reads the actual words in the story or the text, or listens to the teacher read or somebody read to them. That is the reading voice. Our thinking voice is the voice in our head that gives us thoughts connecting us to the text. So remember, we are practicing reading both of them, are using both of them together. We read a little bit, we have a thought. We read a little bit, we have a thought. And these voices together help us be good readers, and they help us make inferences. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about inferences right now. So inferences are, and I'm going to use some math, our reading voice plus our thinking voice equals an inference or a new idea. Okay, so the reading voice gives us details. It's the words in the text, what the text says. Our thinking voice helps us make meaning of these details. It gives us thoughts that connects us to the details. So we would read a little bit and then we would have a thought. Hey, that reminds me. Hey, I've seen that before. Hey, that happened to me before. Okay, we read a little bit, we have another thought. Hey, I wonder. Okay, so our reading voice plus our thinking voice gives us new ideas about the text, and that is called making inferences. So today we are going to practice making an inference about a text, and I'm going to put the poster up here. I had it up here before, and then my camera stopped working, so now I had to re-record the lesson. So here we're going to practice making an inference about the text. So we're using the nonfiction turkey passage that we read yesterday. The only difference is I'm only going to read a part of it to you, not the whole thing. And we're going to practice making an inference with only part of the text, okay? So we're going to use this strategy. Our reading voice plus our thinking voice equals an inference. And the inference we are going to be making today is, why was Bob missing? So the first thing I'm going to do is just read the text to you. So all you have to do is listen. It was the night before Thanksgiving, and the Frank family was getting ready for the big day. Bob the turkey was the special guest for dinner, and he was missing. Now, I'm going to use my reading voice to write down details, and I already wrote down the first detail from the text, that the Frank family was preparing for Thanksgiving. Now, I stopped because I had a thought about this, because I thought, hey, I know what it means to get ready for Thanksgiving because I've watched my family get ready for Thanksgiving, and now that I'm a grown-up, I help my family get ready for Thanksgiving the night before. And usually, when we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, that means we're cooking the food and we're preparing the meals and cleaning the house, so that way the next day everything's ready to go. So my thought for this detail was that the Frank family was probably preparing their meals, cooking, and cleaning. I'm going to look at another detail. Another detail from the text was that Bob is a turkey, and he was the special guest for dinner. So Bob is a turkey and special guest. And my thinking voice is telling me, hold the phone. Are you telling me that Bob is a turkey and he's a special guest on Thanksgiving? And my thinking voice is telling me, hey, we eat turkey on Thanksgiving. And Bob is a turkey. Oh, my spelling is bad. So I just had a thought about that detail, that Bob is a turkey and he's a special guest. And my thinking voice says, wait a second. We usually eat turkey on Thanksgiving. There goes my lights. Nothing's working for me today. So now I'm going to read on, and it says, so he was a special guest for dinner, and he was missing. So my reader voice is telling me that Bob the turkey is missing. And my thinking voice is telling me, well, obviously he's missing. He's probably scared, right? Because if he's a turkey and he knows that people eat turkeys on Thanksgiving, well, he's probably thinking, whoa, I can't stay here. I don't want to be eaten for Thanksgiving. So my thinking voice is telling me that Bob is scared. And all of this plus all of this is going to give me the answer to this inference. Why was Bob missing? Now, I'm not going to do all the work for you. So I'm not going to put the answer in here. I'm not going to put my inference in here because that's going to be your job. So in Seesaw today, you are going to listen to this part of the text and you're going to do exactly what I did. You're going to fill out the details and then you're going to add in what your thinking voice is telling you, and then I want to know the inference that you come up with. Why was Bob missing? So I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.